Hey, Tony Gaskins here, moving around today. At the NFL stadium, if you have a suite, they do a excursion for the suite owners to where you get 2 tickets they charter a plane for the suite owners and take you to an away game. So we're going to the Atlanta Falcons game this weekend. And I'm taking my dad just because, I think he's 59 now. So still young, but just want him to experience some things. And you know how that goes. And my wife couldn't go because my son's got so much going on. Y'all gotta forgive me. Little engine in here. And so be out of touch today and tomorrow, but I wanted to just touch on that. How sometimes when we able, and what I'm realizing at this season of my life, it's like I'm more about experiences. If you call your NFL team and say, hey, do you have any suites available? What's the price on it? And they give you the price on it, and then you get an idea of, with that money, what all could be done. If you want to do material things, if you want to have a car, or if you want to, get a car with it, or get some clothes with it, or what have you. But this year I was sitting and for Christmas, me and my wife was, booking vacations. Booked a vacation for July and booked another little vacation for next November of 2022, because I'm at a season of experiencing life, and we have always been that way, in the sense of when we was young, a real young couple, we didn't have any money to go anywhere like a vacation, but in your city or surrounding cities, there's always stuff going on. There's always some type of festival, some type of, corn maze during October, or some type of farm thing, or some barbecue cook-off, or this and that cook-off. So we just would every weekend be at a different thing, just out the house and just experiencing life. And I think a lot of times we get so caught up just going to work and doing the stuff we gotta do that we forget, while making a living, we forget to make a life. And God has blessed us in a better way to where, okay, now you can afford to go on a little vacation, not nothing crazy, but you could get out the house. And so now I'm kind of about helping and want to see. And then at the same time too, it's also another level of going to a place to where you could be a blessing. One of the things that really stick out to me that I really love to see is, I love to see a man taking care of his wife and his kids. That right there touches me more than anything. Like, just to see a man that's about his business, that's gonna stand in the paint and do what he gotta do and take care of his kids. And so we, on one of the vacations, we taking another family with us, and that right there is where I feel like it'll bring us so much more, it'll create so much more peace in our lives if we start to live a little more. You don't have to do the world, but it's a Saturday. Even if your kids are in sports or some type of activities, if you have kids, if you don't have kids and you don't have nothing to do, instead of just sitting at the house, on Netflix, go to the park. Walk your mile, ride your bicycle a few miles, go to the state park. Get out the house and go to the museum, to that art museum in your city that you've never been to the aquarium in your city that you've never been to. Even to the theme park, just walk around. And the theme parks now, they got to where you buy one ticket and that ticket good for the year. So you could go multiple weekends, and different weekends you eating at different little spots, or you just going out there just to walk around, you know, and you sit down at a table a little bit. If you single, you might meet your husband or your wife who out there with their family reunion, and see you sitting on the bench by yourself, and or y'all get on the ride and they by themselves and you by yourself, and y'all you got to sit together on the ride, and you done met your spouse just like that because you got out the house. So hey, I just want to remind you, don't get so caught up making a living that you forget to make a life. I heard a guy say that a long time ago. He said his granddaddy said it or something. I don't know really who quote it is, but that stick with me. So if y'all watch my stories on Instagram, I be posting living. And I don't be trying to make nobody jealous or nothing like that. I be trying to inspire people, to show people, like, get the fullest out of life. Get the fullest out of life. My wife, she said that because we was doing something, and she said somebody wrote her, "Weren't you just in the Bahamas?" Because as soon as we got home, we was at a soccer game. We was at a soccer game, a championship game for a little pro team, and we stay moving. And my mama, she always be, you need to rest. Listen, I can rest when I'm in the grave. Right now, I got to get everything out of life that life got for me now. Got to. So, hey, it's Tony Gaston. God bless you. We'll talk soon.